Hi everyone, my name is Shrey and I work as a product manager at Haptik with the machine learning team. And today we are here to discuss Smart Assist, one of the most recent product releases at Haptik. And to understand Smart Assist in greater detail and how does it humanize the conversational AI experience, we'll go straight into how does it function and what are the nitty-gritties of the feature. As you can see at the top, here is where the customer query begins, and this is the position where Smart Assist layer comes into picture. So essentially, wherever the IVS seems to doesn't understand completely the query of the user, Smart Assist layer very intelligently intervenes and tries to bring the user back into the conversation through very intelligent nudges that not only makes the IVA appear a lot more humanistic and conversational, but at the same time also reduces cost for the businesses because those queries which were earlier passing on to human assistants now don't have to go to assistants and they can be handled very seamlessly by the IVA itself. Thus, it kills two birds for us with one stone. It reduces the cost for our enterprises who partner with us, while at the same time, it also keeps the user experience top notch and lets the users get their answers as fast as possible. And these are not just words. We have seen the impact of Smart Assist on the overall efficiency of the IVS that we have deployed. So as we can see across sectors like retail, insurance, and gaming, the IVAs that have been implemented by Haptik have seen significant cost savings, thus bringing huge benefit to the enterprises who work with us. And to see how does the Smart Assist work exactly, we'll straight away go to one of our live implementations and see Smart Assist right in action. So let's go. So as you can see, this is the website of Flow Mattress, and they are one of our most prominent IVAs. And to see Smart Assist in action, we'll straight away start talking to the IVA that Haptik is deployed on Flow Mattress website. So let's begin. So as you can see, the IVA has multiple options, and the user would most probably start his query by asking something around the sizes and the features of mattresses. And as user is exploring multiple options of mattresses and their features that are available with Flow Mattress, one question that perhaps might come to the user's mind is, hey, look, I have a bed of a particular size, but do you offer mattress of that size or not? But users perhaps don't always very explicitly give their intents like that. And at times it happens that users end up giving information, but probably don't provide entire context around where that information can be used. And let's say a user sends a message like this, where he meant to say that, look, I have a bed of 78 inch cross 72 inch, and do you have a mattress for that? At this point, any other normal IVA would have broken and sent the chat to an assistant, thus incurring costs. But Smart Assist very effectively intervened here, noted the information that the user provided, and very intelligently told the user that, hey, look, this is how I can use this information. That is, I can probably use it in sending you custom sizes. Do you want to go ahead with that? And a user can promptly click this and go ahead in the conversation, thus looking at steps which are important in customizing the size. So let's assume for a moment that user clicked on this link shop, tried out various options, and came back to the IVA with a lot of queries in his mind and multiple contexts. He wanted to narrate a lot of stories around, how he plans to buy this mattress and multiple things associated with that. And in such instances, users generally tend to give very long queries, something of the order of this, that, hey, look, I did my bit of research and comparison. Now I want to buy, and there is a constraint perhaps that I have to travel in next coming weeks. Can you deliver it in time and stuff like that? And when users send queries like this, normally it is very complex for an IVA to understand such long queries. But Smart Assist again very intelligently intervened here. Smart Assist asked the user that, hey, look, perhaps this query is a bit too long for me to understand. I can help you if you shorten this query a bit and give you exact answer. However, these are three things that I think I've understood out of your query, that either you want to get in touch with us and talk to us, or perhaps you want to understand the shipping details and stuff like that, or you want to check if we deliver the mattress in this pin code or not. And a user can choose either of these options. Let's assume the user chooses to check where Flow Mattress delivers mattresses, and hence he gets his answer. So this is a very intelligent way in which a long query that perhaps would have broken the IV and again sent a chat to an assistant has been intelligently handled through Smart Assist. Now, having known all the details about where Flow Mattress serves, let's say the user wanted to get in touch with customer support of Flow Mattress because he wanted to talk to a human, which is perfectly natural, right? And let's say he was moving around in his house or he's moving down in an elevator or something like that and accidentally ended up typing something around, say, num, while he actually wanted to ask about the customer support number of flow matters. As you can see, at this point, Smart Assist intervened in a very humanistic manner, assured the user that his query has been understood. But since the query was not complete in itself and there was no point breaking this query to a human agent, the Smart Assist module asked the user to provide some more context so that the query can then appropriately be answered. And as we can expect from the user will go ahead and type something like this so that his query get answered. And now let's say the user wanted to understand the refund process at Flow Matters. He was thinking whether if he orders, how much time will it take to process the refund, or what are the exchange policies and stuff like that. But will the user type it out like that? Maybe not. Let's assume the user then comes to a chatbot and types something like this. We know that a lot more context could have been provided, but we see on our chats that such a thing seldom happens and user give incomplete queries expecting the bot to understand things like a human. But maybe it's not always possible for an IVA. And let's say the user sends this message. Now probably a human who looks at it might understand what the user was thinking. Perhaps user was looking for a refund. But for an IVA, to conclude some context out of this is pretty complicated. And hence, most IVAs would have broken at this point and transferred the chat to an assistant. But Haptik's IVAs, through Smart Assist, are very intelligently able to intervene in the conversation and suggest possible way outs for the user so that even with limited context, the conversation can continue and the user would get the answer to the query that he was looking for. This augments the user experience as well, while at the same time prevents the query from going to a human assistant. As we have seen, through Smart Assist, there are multiple touch points where intelligently the IVA is able to intervene, bring the user back into the conversation, and answer their queries appropriately. So that was all for Smart Assist for now. Thanks a lot.